friends. This is Leanne Anderson, and I'm live here from the Young Living Academy in Chongwon, Ecuador. So just to give you an idea of where I am, those are the kids playing in the background. Let's see some buildings back there. Hola! Oh! Oh, gracias!
Si salgo yo, ahí me borra, que no me gusta.
No video.
Ah, ya.
Yeah. They just gave me an earring.
No, yo no.
Can I wear it? Yeah! Come say hi!
Hi.
Oh, we have all the students here want to say hi. They are such a gentle bunch, and they love us when we show up. Everyone wants to give us a hug. One of our team members here is a middle school teacher, and she was just saying in the US she would literally get arrested if one of the students complained that she was hugging them. So it's really refreshing here. We are just spreading our love. Let me just give you a little background of what I'm doing. Earlier this year, well, around June, I received an email, and it was exclusively to sponsors of children in Ecuador in the Young Living Academy to apply to come here for a service trip. And the idea is that we are helping to build and expand the music and art room. So if you have been following me on Facebook or Instagram, they're all different posts everywhere, but literally we're laying bricks and we're helping to expand the school. So I applied, and I am so blessed to be given this opportunity to come. And I had already planned to be in South America, so it was perfect for me. So I spent 5 days of a detox program at Nova Vita. Nova Vita is Young Living's essential oil wellness spa, and at Nova Vita there is a doctor in residence who is exclusively trained by Tamara Packer, who is our raindrop technique specialist in Young Living. But she also trains the doctors to do live blood analysis. And so Tamara was there. In fact, the Platinum Retreat was there at that time. So it all turned out really well. I got to meet with 3 of my leaders from Mongolia, Malaysia, and Australia. So it was Ikshigwen, Audrey, and Sarini. So we had a really good time together, but I did do a lot of the treatments. It was Thieves IV, and I had a lot of detox, and another series of treatments with a foot ionic detox bath, and lots of yeast came out. I know I have a lot of microbiome issues, and that's kind of what I manage with my Young Living essential oils. And so anyway, if you ever get a chance to go to Nova Vita, it is open to the public, and the WhatsApp chat is really the easiest way to get through to them. So if you ever want their number, just let me know. It's an amazing thing to do for yourself. I am turning 50 next year, so in my 49th year I felt it was a good time to just detox. Anyway, it got me feeling really good for the start of the service trip, and we have about 12 of us here from Australia, from all over the US, and of course I'm from Hawaii, and we are getting to meet our sponsored students, and also working on the expansion. On Saturday, we get to tour the farm. So it's called Finca Botanica, and this is a ylang ylang flower. And so there are rows and rows of ylang ylang, and they're also distilling Incan Melissa right now. And so I will be talking a lot more about that as we do our farm tour tomorrow. There are 1,000 acres that is just exclusively for Finca Botanica, and there are wild areas and lots of ylang-ylang and cacao, and a huge beautiful lake that we can go paddleboarding in, and lots and lots of birds. It's become a sanctuary for birds. And the famous sabo trees that are all over the land. You probably have seen some platinum leaders really connecting with those big trees. So back to the Young Living Academy, they currently have 355 students, and these students are picked from a pool of applicants. They get hundreds and hundreds of applicants every year, and they have to turn away 90% of them. And so once they enter the academy, they are fully paid for by the foundation, and sponsors are paying about $75 a month to sponsor a child. Each child is maxed out at 4 sponsors. And so I sponsor a child here. His name is Johan, and he's actually graduating in January. And I got to meet with him 2 days ago because he's actually not going to be here for the home visits that we're doing on Sunday because he won a competition. So he's representing Young Living Academy at this international competition, and his project was how to teach technology to older people, to seniors. And so his project got selected, him and 2 other teammates, and they're in Uruguay right now. And so just, I was thinking that I would sponsor another child while I was here, and so yesterday I sponsored a new girl. She is only 4, and so I look forward to sort of going with her through her childhood and to see her graduate, in 14 years. But Young Living is always looking for sponsors for their children, and they're getting such an incredible opportunity here to be in this beautiful campus and to receive world-class education that is mostly project-based. And the graduation rate has been 100% since inception, compared to the city of Chongqing, which has very low graduation rate for their public schools. The other amazing thing that happened was even throughout the pandemic, there were no dropouts, and many other schools had lots of dropouts. So the one amazing news that was announced while we were here is that the school has procured additional land that is now a cacao farm, and they are able to expand, and they will be looking to expand their student population from 355 now to over 1,000 over the next few years. So right now that cacao farm is being turned into an organic farm, and as their plans are being made and drawn out, and they will be building more buildings to just spread their student population out, they will also keep a part of the cacao plantation to have like a chocolate factory here. So that would be amazing. So that's all really good news with the Young Living Foundation. We're impacting, up to like 4,000 of the 50,000 population in Chongqing has been impacted by the presence of Young Living in this area. And as we are driving up and down the streets, you see the Young Living Foundation trucks, you see the buses, the Young Living Academy buses, so it really is a huge presence here. And being at the farm here has been just amazing, seeing the care and the love that goes into the plants. You see the people picking the ylang-ylang early in the morning, and everything is organic and just really it just smells really good in the air. Even as you walk into the spa, it is all essential oil based. So anyway, that's the update from the academy here and the farm, and Young Living is always open to anyone visiting, and even given that opportunity to participate in service trips like this as a sponsor. So if you feel called in your heart to sponsor a child, there's a whole list in younglivingfoundation.org/sponsor, and you can pick the child you want to sponsor. They do have a maximum of 4 sponsors, and some children don't have any sponsors, and they do feel a little left out because they write a letter to the sponsors every month, and so when they don't have a sponsor, they actually don't get to write letters. There is a current promotion going on right now. If you saw Young Living Foundation's post on Instagram, probably also on Facebook, they featured me on there, and also saying you get a chance to win a free set, a Finca Botanica set. So in there's Palo Santo, Melissa, and Picotea. And so over at the store here, we get access to a lot of Palo Santo sticks that we can bring home to use to clear spaces. There's also this hat and some t-shirts, and so there's also a new oil which they can't sell in our virtual office because it's not enough of it. It's called Ishbingo, and so I'll be purchasing some of that as well. Yeah, so if you have any questions, let me know, and I will come back here later and check out the comments. Okay, take care, guys.